Beautiful day after work. Chickens are free ranging, having a good time. Especially this one. Oh, how in the world? Apparently this one flew over the fence. Naughty, naughty chicken. Get out of that. Okay, so while I was walking the dogs and that kind of thing, I pulled down some of these logs that were in this pile. Last year I had just thrown them off the truck and that's where they ended up. Last year or the year before? Last year. The year before. I don't even know. Anyway, doesn't matter. I'm becoming that commercial. The commercial is something along the lines of when your parents add too many details. Yep, that's me. Okay, so while I was walking the dogs, I dug out these chunks of wood that had been laying here, I believe, for 2 years. I just hadn't got some of them small enough to get in the wood stove. And, oh, and look. This one was twice that length. And I cut it with my Mother's Day chainsaw, the electric chainsaw. That's how big it is. And it cut right through it. So that was handy because I didn't have to get my gas-powered chainsaw ready to go. And it's got, my gas-powered chainsaw's got something wrong with the primer. It doesn't suck the gas through, so I need to work on that, and I haven't felt like getting that done. So it was wonderful to have that Mother's Day gift battery-operated DeWalt chainsaw. Anyway, so I'm getting those logs ready to put in one of those things. Now, I tried to study hugelkultur a few years ago, and Sweden, Switzerland, somewhere, I can't remember where it kind of originated, but they pile greenish logs on the ground and then they pile the dirt on it so it's a mound, and they garden on that mound. So this isn't quite, I don't think, anybody who knows hugelkultur definitions for sure, let me know. I don't think that this is exactly hugelkultur, but like I said before in one of my other videos, I use it to put in the bottom of tanks, or contain even some of my containers, to not have to buy as much dirt. It makes a happy microbe, whatever, environment, that kind of thing. So, yes, this is, I'm going to see how much that goes in that tank right now. Those 2 tanks, the 2 little tanks are empty. So I'm going to see how far I get tonight. Okay, when Wendy and Deb were here, at some point Wendy and I were talking about all the snakes here and the getting caught in the netting and the whatever dug up my tomato buckets out there 3 times in a row, 3 nights in a row, and that I caught something on camera, on game cam, couldn't tell what it was, but something fuzzy, maybe possum, maybe raccoon, I don't know. But she said that she actually saw success with getting a snake away by using mothballs. I know. Lots of controversy. Does it work? Does it not work? Is it poison? Is it not poison? I try very careful to not put chemicals in my yard, etc., etc. But this snake and whatever dug up my tomatoes is a problem. I already had mothballs that I bought a long time ago when I was camping in the shed. I thought about using them at that time and then I just never did. So I've cut this container to make air holes, some ventilation. I put a rock in the bottom so I can hold it in place. I'm going to put the lid on, and then I'm going to tape the lid down just in case raccoon, possum, whatever, want to come up and mess with it so they can't get the lid open and actually, well, they could. They could get to the mothballs if they wanted to, because they could chew the container open. But I'm trying to safety proof it as much as possible. So I'm going to tape this up and I'm going to set it under the edge of my deck over there where those buckets are that got dug up those 3 nights in a row. See if this helps at all. If I didn't have work tomorrow, I would stay up and work late. I'm feeling good. It's cool. Way overcast. I don't know what's going on. We're not expecting rain. The wind is cool. The sun's not beating down on me. I have energy today, which is kind of a rare thing. So here I am, puttering around in the garden. You guys know about the cabbage. Cabbage seems to be doing great as far as what little bit I know about cabbage. Peas are still doing great. Sorry, the stick from my patio umbrella shade. I planted these. So if you follow me, you know that I said I marked the seeds that I started. I marked on the lids of the cups. Cups work great, but now I know to mark the actual cup themselves because I mixed up the lids, so everything's a mystery. These, I believe, are black cherry. Not completely sure. I hope they are. These are just straight up Dawn's mixed up mystery maters. So we'll see. These 2 are in the same cup. Those 2 are in the same cup, and these 2 are in the same cup. So at least I know they're the same thing. We'll see what they are as they grow. I found my watering container, which is great. This is, I'm not using it for any food planting. Last year I tried to grow flowers in it. It's a Dollar General, dollar store, something container. It stunk. Oh, so I don't think I'm not going to use it for foods because it smelled so bad. It's got to be some kind of oil-based something. So there'll be flowers in there. I planted zinnias. I'm going to show it on screen so when I'm confused and forget. Fruit smoothie mixed colors are the seeds I planted in there. Dylan chewed up this a little bit. So I planted a little bit of Colossus Red Gold Bicolor marigolds in here because I think I know that marigolds are good to be with tomatoes. These are also mystery tomatoes from the lid mix-up. 2 of the tomatoes from the same cup. I'm hoping they're tiger blush because I tried, when I realized I had everything mixed up and I was killing things, I tried really hard to sort out the tomato blush and separate them out, and because there was a whole bunch in one cup, so I tried to separate them out and save them. I hope, because of the plants that I grew, the tomatoes I grew, tiger blush so far are my favorite. So I'm hoping that's what they are. These I broke down and bought some. These are chocolate cherry tomatoes. So they look so good, you can tell they look really good because I bought them somewhere. And then up here also, I bought somewhere, I hung a hanging container that I had laying around. That's one way to clean up my pile over there that I keep saying I'm going to clean up. This container and the watering can came from that area I keep saying is junky and I need to clean up. So I planted 2 cucumbers in here. Now I know if the cucumbers grow up and they climb on this trellis, the wind blowing them around will probably put stress on them. But I'm hoping they just kind of grow long first, and then I can, hopefully, who knows, weave them up through the wire so they have lots of room, so when they make the motion in the wind, that it's not pulling the plants or breaking the plants. We'll see. Those are those are what? What does that thing say? Let me see. I already forgot. I think they might be sweet slicers. I don't know. I've forgotten already. But the tag is in there this time, so the tag is staying with the plant this one time. That's good. So, oh, and I put the mothballs right there for now, all taped up. Chickens can still get in here, but hopefully they'll stay away from that. They won't be able to get to the actual mothballs themselves. We'll see if that helps keep things away from here. So, I'm looking for more peas. I didn't know how much I like to snack on those kind of peas, those pea pods. I'm loving my wind chime out here. In my last video, the one before, I don't know, one of my videos, I put a link to where I did a written blog review of why I love wind chimes, but for here I think these single tube ones are better so they don't get tangled up. Okay, I have no idea if I'll post this or not because I don't know if it makes any sense. So, I don't know, but this is at least to help my memory of what I've done so far. I'd like to keep planting, but it is really soon my bedtime. Come on, chick, let's go to bed. Come on, chick. One of these buffs is always the last one.